So it's not connected to the Wi-Fi. Yeah, she will message back. Hello? I didn't get it. Yeah, it's in the upper one. Thank you. Let's start.
My voice is my voice is audible to an audience.
Can you hear us, guys? Chintan, is it clear now?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, all right. Thank you so much for the contribution, Divya.
You might be using only Sharad's computer because the Eloquent Toastmasters Club ones has been showing lagging and the video quality is also not great. So maybe Sharad's one is great. So we can use either one of them maybe.
We can basically switch their positions.
You can fix the problem on the laptop.
मेरा वाला पीछे जाएगा. Thank you. Thank you. It's yeah. Fine now.
Yes, it's
Seems
perfect.
fine. Just switch the mic as well. Like
This
on
one
the
is
mic.
on. That's fine. Are we audible clearly now?
Yes,
Yes,
loud
sir.
and clear.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
Let's start. Start.
Good morning, dear Toastmasters and dear guests. My name is Saurav and, uh, and I will be the sergeant now for today's meeting. I welcome you all to the 480 meeting of Eloquent Toastmasters Club Gurgaon. Toastmaster meeting has its MRP, mission, rule, and passion. Talking about mission of our Toastmaster Club is to provide a supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth. Now jump on the rule. The first rule is please turn off your mobile phones or put them on silent mode. For that, I will give you only 5 minutes. Up. The second rule is as a Toastmaster, we don't talk about sex, religion, and politics in a derogatory manner. The third rule is please do not cross talk. For online audience, please put yourself on mute if you're not speaking. Turn off your video if you're stepping out of the meeting. This would help to avoid distractions of our speaker. Let's come on the passion. Eloquent is fifth consecutive president. Distinguished club. Salute to the blood and sweat of members and EC who have worked tirelessly to make it happen. Now I am handling this stage to the presiding officer, Toastmaster Dixita. Over to you.
Welcome everybody and round of applause for our Sergeant in Arms Toastmaster Saurav. Saurav for setting the tone of the meeting and he's the one who makes sure that everything runs smoothly before the meeting starts. Thank you so much for that. Good morning, Toastmasters and my dear guest Toastmasters. Today we are here at 480 meeting of Eloquent Toastmasters. Before I start the meeting, let's see how many guests we have today and let's welcome all our guests. So today I'll start with the online guest. Divya, hi Divya. Can you just unmute yourself and
Yeah.
introduce yourself to the group, please? Thank
Hi,
you.
everyone. So, this is me for the first time attending any online meeting. I am part of Gurugram Dronacharya Toastmaster Club, and I joined that club in Feb 2025. And I personally kind of know Ashish sir. He has came to our club to give his introduction, and his speech was really inspiring. So, do we have Ashish sir today?
No, he's not there actually.
Okay. Okay. Nice to meet you all.
Nice meeting you.
For joining our club today on a Saturday morning. Next guest we have Ankit. Can you just unmute yourself, Ankit?
Hey, hi everyone. This is Ankit. I've joined this meeting for the first time. Previously, I had joined few meetings with the Blue Quest Toastmasters, but the timing was not, matching with my work timings. So yeah, I'll try to join this meeting consistently. I'm sorry not to join this in person. I got a little late, so yeah, next time I'll try to be there in person. Uh, Thank you all for and thank you Dikshita for messaging me to join this club.
A big round of applause for Ankit.
Thank you.
So here we could see few guests. Would you like to introduce yourself? Yes.
So I have to.
Yes. Just let's introduce yourself. How do you know about your club?
So hello everyone, my name is Abhishek and I have done BTech with Electronics and Communication Engineering and currently working in Expedia Group since last 2 years. I have around 6 years of working experience and other than working, I usually play sports, travel to nearby places and this is my first time visiting this club Hope to learn something from you guys and connect with you. Yeah, thank you.
Arjun, do you want to come and introduce yourself to the group? Or will you be comfortable from there?
I can do it from here.
Yeah.
Hello everyone, I'm Arjun. I'm currently pursuing my BTech from UT in ICE, Instrumentation and Control. This is my second time attending this meeting. I attended it last week as well, and just looking forward to it.
Please, please.
Yep. Hello everyone, I'm Himanshu. So this is my second time over here. I really liked the last meeting, so I'm back here. Hope to be a member soon. Working out some timing issues. And yeah, by profession, I'm a software engineer. I moved from Bombay to Gurgaon in the middle of switching jobs, so I have some time, free time. Yeah. So looking forward to knowing everything.
For introducing yourself and joining our meeting again on a Saturday morning. A big thank you to you. Can we have guest Tarun on the stage, please? You can introduce
My
yourself.
name is Tarun. Past 2 years, am working as a data analyst at Beckton Dickinson. And today I saw the message that Bhavesh is the Toastmaster of the day. So I thought that this meeting should not be skipped at any chance. So yeah, happy to be here today. Thank you for that.
Before we start the meeting, I'd like to announce that we have 3 new members who have joined Eloquent Toastmasters. Let's welcome Toastmaster Bharti, Toastmaster Siddharth. Okay. And today we do have a special Toastmaster who have decided to visit us. Okay. We do have a special announcement as well. And he has been an ex-president till June last tenure, June 2025. Now he's the immediate past president, and now he's serving our area as an area director. For Division G, area is number 3, and district is 41. Just remember this, and I'll take a surprise test whenever presiding officer is in the mood. Okay, just remember these 3 points. So let's welcome our area director, Toastmaster Sharan.
Thank you so much, presiding officer. It's an honor to be here today with all of you, seeing so many guests today in the meeting. So, should we continue with the meeting or? Okay. So yeah, we have to announce the Toastmaster of the term, which we have done in the H2 of the Toastmaster year, that is from January 2025 to June 2025. So I have the certificate with you. I would call upon President as well to come and share the certificate with him as well.
So the Toastmaster of the term from January to June 2025 is, any guesses? He's here. Male and he's here. Yes, Toastmaster Bhavesh.
But how come? Okay.
Can you just click a picture, please? Thank you.
What did I have to deserve this?
Everything.
It is written on this.
Yeah, you can read everything. You have ample of time today to read.
Thank you. And we have recently won an award which I would like to dedicate to the club. That is the Solid Stepper Award, which is given to us for 75 renewal of base membership. Yeah.
Take a photo with Bhavesh.
No, you come here always. Amna should also come.
you. Congratulations. What is this for?
Yeah. So this is saying that this is for the membership which we have done till in March. Before 20th March, we have done 75 hours of base membership. That is because of you showing your commitment to this club. But what I see is it's not exactly that is. It's more about the testimony which each member hold of this club. That is the commitment to his growth, commitment to come daily every Saturday and bear 2 hours with us. So also this is dedicated to the efforts of our EC team, which do hard work for the every meeting to be conducted well in time and prepare for all the logistics and agenda of the meeting and the nudging people to give their speeches or take the slot. So I would like to huge round of applause for all of them.
How about for special award for somebody special?
Yeah.
Who is
So-
again present in this room.
It's me, I know that.
So this is a Triple Crown Award, a special award given to any member of the Toastmaster who has completed 3 levels in a Toastmaster year. Anybody can tell me what's the Toastmaster year? From which month to which month, period of a Toastmaster year?
July till June.
Correct.
Yeah.
It's July till June. So if you complete 3 levels in your pathway, any of the pathway, you would get this crown. So I would request Bhavesh to come again. Thank you.
In this. Yeah. We should pin this.
It's going to be a very romantic moment between Sharad and me.
You can.
Yes, so why?
It could be painful as well.
यहाँ से शरद.
Yes.
We don't need any pictures for this.
Yeah, moment session.
It's going on YouTube, Bhavesh.
Sorry, I think you were saying something, Chintan.
I said no need of pictures, but it's going live on YouTube, so we'll take pictures from there.
Exactly. So, with this paucity of time, I would like to hand over the stage back to the presiding officer.
Big round of applause for our Toastmaster Sharad. We have a special Toastmaster who's specialized in impromptu speaking. Till yesterday evening, he didn't know what he's going to talk about. He didn't even finalize the theme, which of course presiding officer does not approve at all. And I'm going to take this up later. But he's someone, whenever he's on stage, he puts the stage on fire. He's a passionate speaker, and whenever he's a Toastmaster of the day, he leaves a message, and that be echoing till the time he decides to be the Toastmaster of the day again. Let's welcome Toastmaster Bhavesh. He's an HR profession and passionate speaker who will leave us speechless with his fantabulous team. Big round of applause.
Thank you so much for this warm welcome, Toastmaster Vikshita. I actually have to admit that I have never won these many awards in my life. So I think it's going to be a super happy day for me. Yeah, just wait. All right, okay. Very good morning, fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests. My name is Bhavesh Methwani, and I am going to be the Toastmaster of the day for this session. Before I begin with the session, for the engagement of the virtual audience as well, I'd love for all of you to please turn on your cameras and videos so that we can have better engagement and can see your beautiful smiling faces. Sagar, Divya, Chintan. Yes, Ankit, thank you so much. Thank you, Shivam. Good to see you again, buddy. Sagar, Chintan, Divya, if you can all come on. Thank you so much, Divya. Thank you so much, Simran. So we are actually gonna have a exercise here, and I think it is because of that I'm actually asking you guys to come on the virtual dais, and if you can just come with your cameras on, we'll have fun. We'll have introspection. Sagar and Chintan, I believe not. You're preparing for something. If you can just turn on your camera, Sagar. Okay, we'll start anyways. We'll start this session a bit differently this time, okay? And we are actually gonna have a small exercise. And for that, I want all of you to actually put your feet on the ground like this. Just sit very properly, like we sit. Let's do this exercise. Sit like this and place your hands on your thighs. Sit with a straight posture, shoulders abreast, and chin up. Okay, just sit like this, and I'm gonna ask you to do certain things, and you have to just follow my voice. And I'm just gonna ask you to close your eyes, and up until the time I ask you to reopen your eyes, none of you will open your eyes, right? And what you're gonna do is that you're going to take a very deep inhale through your nostrils, like this. Hold and exhale from your mouth. And just bring your focus to your breath. Okay, and just follow my voice. Do as I say, and nobody will open their eyes. Okay, at the count of 3, we are all gonna close our eyes, and I'll also want our virtual people to also close their eyes. To go? Let us all close our eyes. Inhale, hold, exhale from your mouth. Inhale deeply, hold, exhale. Deeply. Inhale, hold, exhale. One last time. Inhale, hold, exhale. Don't open your eyes. Just focus on your breath. Let there be a natural inflow and outflow of your breath. Bring your focus to your feet. Feel that there is a beam of energy in the ground which is now transcending in your feet. And it is slowly rising in your body through your legs. It is reaching your thighs, your hips, your torso, your chest. Now it's in your neck. And now it's reaching in your head, and just hold this beam of energy at the top of your head. Slightly bring your focus back to your breath. Let there be a natural inflow and outflow of your breath. Feel that we have a sense of community in this room, and we all are connected with each other as one. We all are connected with each other. Feel your surroundings. Bring your focus back to your breath. By taking your own sweet time, whenever you feel like, you may open your eyes in a minute. How do we feel? Calm, centered, grounded. That, my friends, is the quiet strength of solitude. It is actually about being with yourself, not just by yourself. A quick show of hands. Okay. How many of us feel lonely at times? Most of us do, some of us don't. And if I may add a follow-up question here, if you can tell me what is the difference between solitude and loneliness by maybe quoting an example from your personal life. Okay, I'll go first. Last night, my two flatmates, we just wait for this vendor. So I was asking you a very pertinent question, that what is the difference between solitude and loneliness? And if you can just tell me with an example as well from your personal life. Yes, sir, please go.
I think both are technically same, that you are alone, you have your own company. Loneliness is when you're not enjoying your own company, and solitude is maybe you're comfortable with it.
That one. Anything else? Virtual audience? Yeah, Chintan.
In my opinion, solitude is something that we are content with ourselves. We don't yearn for anything more. But loneliness is we are missing, even with ourselves, we are missing some part of life or some part of the things we aim for, and we are feeling something is not right. We are not content and satisfied with ourselves. That is loneliness.
Absolutely correct, Chintan. I'll just give you a very fine example. Yesterday night, my two flatmates had gone back to their respective hometowns. I was all alone in the flat, and it was late at night, so I couldn't call anyone else, and I was feeling extremely lonely. And I was just preparing for this session, and I felt that I need to be in solitary mode right now. And I quickly went down, sat down, and I just brought my focus breath to my breath, and I realigned with myself, and I felt a sense of solitude with myself. Loneliness is an ache, right? It's the yearn for the connection. Solitude, however, is your choice. It's about actually finding that space where you can connect with yourself on a more deeper level. That brings me to the theme of this session, which says that solitude of a human being, public private journey of a dream catcher. I know it sounds complicated and it's extended, but we'll actually dissect this theme, dive deep down in this, and we'll understand the true meaning. And I just want to set a small caveat in picture as well, that I do not have a lot of information to share, nor do I have wealth of knowledge which can cure the loneliness of some of us. But we'll make this session as conversational, as engaging, and as introspective as we can. And since Mercury is in retrograde at the moment, I think it's high time we call for an introspective session. Are you with me, all of you?
Yes.
So, without any further ado, as a Toastmaster of the day, it is my agenda to set the structure of the meeting. Any typical Toastmaster meeting comprises three sections. The first is going to be the prepared speech section, where we have our prepared speeches prepared. And today we have two amazing speakers. The first one is Toastmaster Rhythm, who will be attempting his icebreaker. So, very many congratulations and all the very best to you. And the next speaker will be Toastmaster Divya Bhatia, whom I'm actually, yeah, I'm actually meeting you for the first time, and I'm looking forward for your speech as well. And then the next section is going to be the table topic session, where the table topic master, who is Toastmaster Chintan for the day, he'll come along with his impromptu topics, and we'll just volunteer and come here to speak for a couple of minutes. And last but not the least, we'll have our general evaluation section, where the general evaluator will come with her own team to give her insights about the good, bad, ugly aspects of the meeting and how can we improve ourselves further. Without any further ado, it's time for a warm welcome for our Madam General Evaluator, who is Toastmaster Rashmi for the day. A bit about her. She's a very dear friend, but most importantly, she's your go-to person if you'd like to have cafe recommendations to work from solo in Gurgaon. She's a nature enthusiast, loves to roam around and see new places, and an ardent dog lover. With a huge round of applause, please welcome Toastmaster Rashmi on the stage.
Hello, Toastmasters, dear guests. So today I'm your general evaluator, and before I begin with the roles and responsibility of a general evaluator, I would like to start with a short story. All right. So many years ago, in a quiet village, there was a gardener, and he planted two kind of seeds, one of a rose and another of a bamboo. The rose sprouted and started blooming in just few weeks, whereas the bamboo did not show a sign of life for 5 years. Yet the gardener watered the bamboo faithfully every single day. For the fifth year, the bamboo finally broke the surface and started growing. And within weeks, it was 60 feet tall. Everyone was surprised and asked the gardener how it happened. The gardener smiled and said, it was growing underneath for the 5 years. It was building its roots for the 5 years. It just needed time, care, and the right environment. That, my fellow Toastmasters, is what the constructive feedback is all about. It's all about being at the right place at the right time, and it's about giving the gentle care and watering to our potential. So today, I will help you all to give a constructive feedback, not alone with my tag team, and I will help you give the whatever went well in the meeting and what areas are there to help us improve. So without further ado, I would like to invite timer of the day, that is Toastmaster Vivek. Toastmaster Vivek, I would like you to tell us a brief about your role.
Thank you, sir. Good afternoon, fellow Toastmasters. I am Vivek. I'll be playing the role of the timer today. So I'll help all the speakers to stay within the allotted time so that this meeting runs smoothly and everyone get a fair chance to speak. So I show the three signals. Green signals once you reach the qualifying time, yellow signals at the midway, and red signals when you need to stop. 30 seconds will be given for buffer time to conclude your speeches. So the prepared speeches, I'll show time is for 5 to 7 minutes. I'll show green card at 5 minutes, yellow card at 6 minutes, and red card at 7 minutes. For table topic
speeches. The time is 1 to 2 minutes. I'll show one green card at 1 minute, yellow card at 1.5 minutes, and red card at 2 minutes. For last section, evaluation section, the time is 2 to 3 minutes. Again, I will be showing 2 minutes green card, 2.5 minutes yellow card, and at 3 minutes red card. So thank you, and I'll share my report once called by the general evaluator at the end of the meeting. So thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Toastmaster Vivek. Can I now have Toastmaster Bharti as an our counter role?
A very warm good afternoon to everyone, fellow Toastmasters and fellow guests. So my role for the today is our counter. My role is pretty simple, just to listen all of you, basically putting attention to the class only, not bunking out, and note down the filler words that you guys are using. That could be like so, I mean, you mean, and etc. And could be your personal filler words as well. At the end of the session, I'll be presenting my report. So please don't worry. I'm not here to judge you. Basically, as mentioned by Rashmi, I'm here to help you with your progress each and every day. Thank you.
Toastmaster Bharti. And finally, I would like to invite Toastmaster Siddharth. He's the grammarian for the day.
Hello, Toastmasters. So today I have taken the role of a grammarian. Grammarian role is basically bifurcated into two sections. The first section is where I'll give you the word of the day as well as the phrase of the day, and all the Toastmasters as well as our guests, whoever will be coming here, will try to inculcate those words in their speeches. And second section would be the evaluation sections, where I would be giving my feedback, like who all have utilized the word of the day or the phrase of the day, along with the grammatical errors. I myself am not that much grammatically correct, but I'll try to give my report accordingly. Word of the day for today is, so mostly people have must be heard of this word. So the word is ambiguous. So the meaning of ambiguous is not clear. So like I'll give you a sentence on this. So during my first meeting in Toastmaster, so I was ambiguous on the role of every Toastmaster they had to play. Like now some is playing a timer role, all the kinds of role. So I was ambiguous about the roles. Phrase of the day is start the ball rolling. That means to begin something. So yes, I'll write down the word and the phrase of the day, and I'll request all the people who will be coming here to try to inculcate these words in their speeches. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster, for the detailed explanation of your role. So let's start the ball running, and towards the end, I will share the detailed report along with my tactic. Thank you so much, and back to you, Toastmaster.
A big round of applause for Toastmaster Rashmi. Let's get the ball rolling. And we are not ambiguous about this, right? Great. I I love for all the virtual audience to please come on camera. Sagar, Vishaka, thank you so much for joining after such a long time, Vishaka. Good to have you. Shivam, I hope it's the same Vishaka of our
Yes,
club.
very much.
Okay.
Yes, yes, it's me.
Good to have you again, Vishaka.
Hi, thank you so much. I won't be able to switch on my camera for a bit. I'll switch it on after a while. I hope that's
No
okay.
worries. No worries. Please take your time. How about Ankit and Sagar? Please don't hide behind the cameras. It's really important for me to include everybody. Take your own sweet time. No worries. Great. Let's come back to the theme and see the only person in this entire world whom I admire and who's my idol, and he actually inspires me day in and day out, is Shah Rukh Khan. And one of his saying, he says that the biggest lie we tell ourselves is that we are what the world sees. But deep down, who we truly are is what we do when no one is watching us. I'll repeat it for the people who are actually on their cell phones, like Rashmi and Dikshita. The biggest lie we tell ourselves is that we are what the world sees. But deep down, who we truly are is what we do when no one is watching us. You with me, ladies and gentlemen?
Yes.
Which brings me to my next question for all of you. And we'll make it engaging, we'll make it introspective. As I rightly mentioned, I do not have Gyan to give. But the question is, what is that one thing which you do in private and you would like to do the exact same way in public, but somehow you hold yourself back? What is that one thing which you do in private and you would like to do the exact same way in public, but somehow you hold yourself back? And people having double thoughts, please refrain.
I think confidently.
Yeah, 100%.
For me, I pretend like I'm very confident speaker, but when I come in public, I
Exactly.
feel very shy.
100%.
Answering back to some people whom I don't like.
100%.
And I keep practicing in front of the mirror, but it hasn't happened so far. So
Yeah, answering back to some people. And then we go back to our private lives and think that I should have said this way, I should have said this particular phrase like that, and it would have created the impact I was anticipating it would, but it doesn't, right? Anything from the virtual people? The shy
Somewhat,
ones? Yeah, Divya, please go ahead.
somewhat similar to others said, like while I'm practicing my speech in private, my opening is super powerful. When I
Yeah.
do it in public, it kind of fizzes off.
100%. I think we all are in the same boat as you are, Divya. Anything else from Chintan, Shivam? Simran has been quiet for a long time.
Yeah, I would like to add one thing that when I dance in my room, it is like I dance with full-on expression and crazy moves. But when I do the same, like the same steps and the same choreography on a stage, I fumble and I kind of forget step. So I think I would like to do that.
So, in your own space, you are Madhuri Dixit, but when it comes to public, and you become Ajay Devgan, right? That's what
Yeah.
happens to you. No worries.
Yes, exactly.
I think with me, the biggest thing has been the way I think. And I think the fact that actually I am able to share this at this moment with all of you is a true example of how I think in private. But do I wish to do it at an extended version in my public life? Yes. Am I able to do it? Not more than often. The way I think, when I'm just in solitude, just sitting in tranquility with myself, oh my God, the kind of thoughts I'm having, the way my entire body functions, mind functions. It's so structured, it's meaningful, it's confident, it's everything I yearn for in this world. But the moment I step out and in public, my entire demeanor kind of changes. Something which I'm not proud of. So how do we actually bridge this gap from are in private and who we are in public, because mind you, in public we are just putting our performances, we are putting out filters, we are putting out masks, and it's not the authenticity which people expect us to be like. And in private you are just catching your dreams as a dream catcher, right? You're just visualizing your dreams, and I'll go on stage, I'll say like that, yalla yalla yalla, and the moment you come here, it's all gone. I'll tell you a very simple um, difference perhaps between your solitude when you are just sitting with yourself and in your public life. See, when you are feeling lonely, you are yearning for someone. And then when you step into public, you are with someone, there is a shift in the situation. When you are feeling lonely, you are not with someone. And when you go in public, you are with someone. There is a shift in the situation which changes your thoughts, it changes your demeanor, body language, the way your brain functions, everything. But if in private we are in solitude, aren't we with someone? In solitude, we are with ourselves, right? When we are feeling lonely, we are not with ourselves, mind you. But when we are in solitude, we are with someone. We step into the public life, we are with someone. Human being changes, but the situation remains fundamentally similar. So if you need to be the same way as in public, as you wish to, and as you are in private, practice solitude. How? We'll come back to it later. But now it's time for us to move into the prepared speech section. And our first speaker is going to, as I rightly mentioned at the start, he's actually giving his icebreaker. So at the end of his speech, we'll just praise him with a standing ovation as well. But before I invite the speaker, I'd love for his speech evaluator, Toastmaster Simran, to come on virtual dais and share the speech details of Toastmaster Rhythm. Over to you, Simran. A big round of applause for Simran.
Thank you, Toastmaster Bhavesh. Good afternoon, fellow Toastmasters and guests. Today we have the pleasure of hearing from someone who brings both analytical brilliance and a zest for life to the stage. My target speaker, Toastmaster Rhythm, is currently working as a data scientist with an academic foundation in mechanical engineering. Outside of work, he's an avid traveler who finds joy in exploring new places, and he truly values quality time with his family. As part of this evaluation, I will be focusing on several key areas: clarity, vocal variety, gestures, and the overall interest generated by the speech. So, as he embarks on his Toastmasters journey with his icebreaker speech, Level 1 Project 1 from Pathway Presentation Mastery, I'm equally excited to be stepping into my role as an evaluator for the very first time. So, really looking forward to the general evaluator's insights. Timer, please note that the timing for his speech is 4 to 6 minutes. All right, let's give a warm welcome and lots of encouragement to our speaker as he shares the story with us. Thank you, and back to you, Toastmaster Bhavesh.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Simran, for setting the context of your speaker beautifully. Now it's time to welcome Toastmaster Rhythm on the stage. Toastmaster Rhythm, Fata Fear, Nikla Confidence. Fata Fear, Nikla Confidence, Toastmaster Rhythm. So let's get the ball rolling. Let me start first by asking all of you a question. Has it ever happened to you that you are in a room, your boss is speaking, you want to ask some questions, but you hold back. You wait for others to first ask. And a lot of times you end up not asking that question, and you could not even ask that question. Has it ever happened to any? Most of us, right? But have you ever paused and understood why this happens? So if we just take a pause and notice, when you step up, when you have to raise, when you have to ask a question, you will raise your hand.
When you raise your hand, you get vulnerable because you get you get single out from the group, and all the different emotions of fear kicks in. Fear of failure, fear of unknown, fear of maybe judgment. So this is what holds us back. So there is a great lesson that I learned. I just wanted to share a personal story with all of you. So this happened when I switched from my previous company to my current company. I had just joined in. I was enjoying, initial days are really good. And for me, they offer free lunch and free dinner. Like that was great for me. So I was trying to understand the company culture, what is the business, how do they work, what will be my role. And I remember it was the 8th day, and I got a message from my manager. I thought it would be a normal message, right? Tell them how are training going, is everything, do you need any support? When I open the message reads, Rhythm, this week we are going to present in this Scrum call, which happened with the broader team, and so be prepared with your presentation. I was like, hold on, I still haven't figured out which coffee machine belongs to our team, and you want me to present in front of our team? So, anyways, like he told me, like, this is the like ritual of the team. Like anyone who joins in, the team leader wants him to present in the call. So I had to do the presentation. So I started working on the presentation. I put together the content. I thought I would be cool, so I took the hot topic of generative AI. So I put together the content. I almost had 3.5 days to prepare the content and the slides. So rest of the half day I put together all the content, and next day I start working on the slides. I get all my presentation done. And when during the when I completed the presentation, I thought I'll check with my manager. So I went to him and showed him the presentation. And I said, Chirag, this is what I am thinking of presenting in the call. Do you have any feedback? He looked at it. He waited. Rhythm, your objective is 2 centimeter above. Your font size is 20 centimeter. It should be 16 centimeter. Your font is not consistent. Color scheme is. I thought, why aren't you focusing on content? Why aren't you focusing on these details? But like he said, like it's important. And at that moment, I realized, font size could also matter in the life. Earlier, I thought only Calibri should work everywhere. So, so next day I went back. I spent the whole day getting the alignment right, making squares to circles, back to squares. Not sure what was looking good. Changing the colors from blue to green, green to yellow, and back to blue. And then after making all the changes, by the end of day, I knew more about the alignments and the font used in the presentation than about the content itself. So, and anyways, like I was ready with the presentation. Next day, I had the presentation, and uh, I was nervous and I was motivating myself. So I had this habit, like in the presentation, like in my laptop, we have those sticky notes, right? I had for some motivational quotes. You will do well. Don't worry. So I had all of that. I rehearsed the speech 2 times, and the structure of that scrum call happens like it's a 30 minutes meeting, and for the first 10 to 15 minutes the team leader gives the business updates, and for the remaining time whosoever turn it is, they have to give the presentation. So I was ready for it. I thought, the way we used to prepare for our exams, do we have all the pens and all? So I plugged in 2 screens. Like I had 3 screens literally, like laptop, 2 screens. I thought in one I'll share the content, other I will watch the people reactions, how they are taking the content. So yeah, so the meeting started, and luckily today the team updates just ended within 5 minutes. Like I had whole 25 minutes for my speech, and I don't have the content for 15 minutes, but God had something planned for me. So I actually started my speech. So I shared my screen and I asked, is my screen visible? No response came in. I thought I'm not audible. So I again asked, am I audible? Is my screen visible? A small laughter came in and team leader said, yes, Rhythm, we can see your screen. But it's written, don't worry, Rhythm, you'll do well. so So with all the pace I had, I stopped sharing my screen, and my nervousness got increased. And I again shared my screen, and this time I again asked, like, "Can you see my screen?" And response came in, "Yes, Rhythm, we can see your screen, but we are seeing your face, not the PowerPoint slides." I don't know what was happening, so the only thing I could do was disconnect everything back to my laptop. So so now I was back to my laptop. I again shared my screen, and this time hopefully the presentation was visible. It went well, and like at the end of it, I even got a compliment from my manager, like, Rhythm, good presentation. But on that day, I realized one very important thing. In that presentation, I think whatever I could imagine could go wrong went wrong. But still, I went through it, and no matter whether the outcome was positive or negative, I got something, and that was confidence. Because with every bit of it, only when you will get comfortable raising your hand, then you will get more vulnerable. Because every situation increase your confidence. And I learned this important lesson: Pata fear, nikla confidence. Thank you so much.
Yeah. 1 minute to share the feedback of this outstanding icebreaker I have witnessed in, I don't know, in a long time. Please use your Zoom chats. I'm actually spellbound after hearing his speech. Please use the WhatsApp groups as well. Guests can also share their feedback. And it would be my pleasure to read some out for you, Rhythm. Rashmi says that amazing icebreaker, love the confidence. I second with that. Bharti Gupta is saying.
No fear, it's dear right now. Just one.
Yeah, no fear, only confidence. Amazing icebreaker. But dear, what else? It will actually go with you. Hello, dear, no fear. Raj is here. Siddharth is saying, setting the bar so high, Rhythm, amazing icebreaker. Amita is saying, wonderful icebreaker, love the confidence, absolutely. Vivek is saying, excellent speech, you kept attention of everyone with humor in between, no doubt about it. I tried to hold myself showing red cards as timer as I was loving your speech, but I had to show love it amazing. Arun is saying, Rhythm, very humorous speech and good confidence, engaging content was all along with the speech. This reminds me that you also have to present your icebreaker someday. So we are waiting for that. Great, let's get the ball rolling. It's time for our next speaker. And our next speaker is someone who I'll be having the pleasure to listening to her for the very first time. And she is Divya Bhatia. But before I call her on the virtual dais, I'd love to invite her speech evaluator, who's going to be Toastmaster Bhavna, to share the speech details of Toastmaster Divya. A big round of applause for Toastmaster Bhavna.
Toastmaster Divya. She loves to give speeches, and recently she started befriending the stage. So far, we are aware that she belongs to Gurugram Dronacharya Club, and she has joined the club in Feb 2025. But what you all don't know, and recently I just came to know, that within just shorter span of time, she is delivering her level 2 and project 3. We have a mentor in progress. She will be delivering a speech where she will be delivering a content around how Toastmaster envisions a mentor. She will tell us that how a member has to share, that she has to share some aspects from the previous experience as a prodigy. So we are looking forward to hear from Toastmaster Divya. Kudos to you. And yeah, so for the timer, time is 5 to 7 minutes for a speech. Thank you.
A big round of applause for Toastmaster Bhavna for telling us. Before I hand over the virtual lives to our speaker, I'd actually request all the virtual audience to please come on camera, because I think for her it would actually mean a lot if you can just show your faces, because I know it's not a ideal thing for her to just see us in a room. Thank you so much, Sagar Chintan. If Shivam, Ankit, and now to Simran can come on the cameras, it will boost the confidence of our speaker as well. Thank you so much, guys. Toastmaster Divya, becoming the mentor I never had. Becoming the mentor I never had. Toastmaster Divya, the virtual dance is all yours. And you are on mute, just to remind you.
Hi, everyone.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, I would like to do a small survey. So, can you tell me who all have mentored in their Toastmaster journey? Just by raise your hand, let me know. Nice. Nice. Very nice to know that. So, the one who actually raised hand, congratulations, you are very lucky. And the one who did not raise their hand, they will actually resonate with my speech. So, stay focused. So they say behind every successful Toastmaster, there is a mentor. Heard of this?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. But for me, I had Wi-Fi and ChatGPT. So to understand the context of it, let's go back to 5 months. It was Feb 2025 when I joined Gurugram Dronacharya Toastmaster Club. So me joining the club was nothing less than a phrase where there is a will, there is a way. So that story I am reserving for some other Toastmaster speech. So anyhow, when I joined the club, it was a budding club and I felt very supportive and I felt myself very fortunate to be part of such club. So we used to have our meetings where only 4 or 5 members were coming. We did not have idea of having a hybrid meeting. So I will try to focus or include that in my club from next time maybe. So anyhow, so we used to have 4 or 5 members and I was kind of encouraged to take multiple roles. So before even giving my toast, like the icebreaker speech, I played the role of timer, hour counter, grammarian, and even team mod. So this is the success part of my Toastmaster journey. So let me also share my failures. So when I was about to deliver my icebreaker speech, I did not give an evaluation form to my evaluator. I did not give because I never knew that there was one evaluation form for each speech. Cut to my second speech. Level 1, project 2, writing a speech with purpose. Anyone has delivered on that?
Yes.
Glad. So when I was delivering my that speech, I gave the evaluation form which was meant for the icebreaker speech because I thought that's the only form which exists in a Toastmaster journey. And I thought evaluator has a just simple role of ticking on how I performed, and all the numbers appeared same to me in all. all the evaluation form. So clearly, I was missing on some guidance and mentorship. I continued and I turned inward. What was in it for me? So I had three things with me. First, I had experience of being coached before. I thought of why don't I build onto that experience? Why don't I become my own mentor? I knew the questions. Now I have to look for the answers. The second thing which I had was mobile phone, Wi-Fi, and ChatGPT. So what I did, I thoroughly browsed the Toastmaster website. I read blogs about Toastmaster. I went to the LinkedIn post of people who have shared their journey of being Toastmaster. I listened to countless number of Toastmaster speeches. I listened to speeches of other people who have delivered on the same project, and I tried to build my content in and around that. So the third thing which I had was the will. I was fully determined to be a successful Toastmaster. I started going to other clubs meeting as a guest. Whenever I come to know there is a role vacant in any club, I went there to deliver my speech. So I even reached out to few of the senior Toastmasters. I even asked someone to be my mentor. They guided me, they spoke with me in length, but nothing ever materialized or conceptualized over there. No one ever said, I will walk this path with you. Or no one said, like, I have walked this path, I have the map, let me show the map to you. I was clearly missing on some mentorship and guidance, and there was a bit of ambiguity in my Toastmaster journey. Then I was fortunate to attend the keynote speaking given by the keynote speaker. So I was lucky or fortunate to attend speech which was given by Toastmaster Ashish in our club. See, he told us about the magic of spark and the power of setting goals. I was lucky to attend the keynote speech given by Toastmaster Rajni. She told us the power of inner script and how to give your introduction to other people. I even participated in some evaluation contest without knowing how it is done, what are the rules. I just said yes to it because I had the strong will. So when I reflect on my journey and thought, why ever I did not have a mentor? Well, maybe I will have a mentor soon or later. One thought which came to my mind is because I am destined to become one. Why I feel now I can mentor someone? Because I have lived in the uncertainty. I have lived in the inconsistency. I have lived in the ambiguity, whether the level is the speech number or the project is the speech number or what is pathway they all together keep on talking about. So I'm ready to become the voice which you might feel you never had. I might not know it all, but I'm willing to learn with you. I am willing to become the mentor which I never had because someone rightly said that you learn the most while you are making other person to learn or while you are making other person to guide. That's all from me. Thank you. I could not get the like the timer cards. What was the timing like? Can anyone tell me, please?
We'll actually update you about this at the end of the session. Toastmaster Trivia.
But
We'll
the
get to
timer
know how
cards
the
were
time.
being. But I was timed, right?
Yeah. You were
Okay.
timed right. No worries.
Perfect.
No worries. A big round of applause for Toastmaster Trivia again. I fully actually resonated with your sentiments, Toastmaster Divya, when you said that you would like to become the mentor which you never, I think, had. And it is something which I also struggled when I actually first joined Toastmasters because There were a couple of people whom I spoke with, but nothing ever conceptualized and materialized, as you rightly mentioned. So thank you so much for sharing your ardent thoughts with us. 1 minute to share the feedback for Toastmaster Divya in the WhatsApp groups, and I know that she wouldn't be part of our WhatsApp groups, but so we can. Okay, so just feel free to put the feedback in the guest WhatsApp group. You can also put it into the Zoom chat. Virtual people have a habit of shying away behind the cameras. Guys, please come on the camera. It would actually mean a lot for our speaker and for us as well. Thank you, Sagar. Vivek is saying, Divya, it was again an engaging speech, inspiring to see your journey as Toastmaster. Second with that. And I think just in, I think you joined Toastmaster in the month of Feb, right? And up until now, if you have actually been able to complete your 2 levels, it's a fantastic journey. So I think huge congratulations to you. Karun is saying great energy and positivity for sure. Anyone will be lucky to have you as a mentor. You can contact her if you want. Waiting for one last feedback. Sagar is saying, nice journey, Divya, with your hunger to learn and your willingness to help others. I'm sure you'll continue to improve your skills and make a real impact on those who you mentor. 100% without a doubt. Thank you so much, everyone, for sharing your feedback for this amazing speaker, Toastmaster Divya. And with that, we come to a very wonderful conclusion to our first segment of the day. Coming back to the theme and coming back to the fact that I will be boring you more, I think another saying from yet another, I think, speech of Shah Rukh Khan, and I'll just bring some lines from his speech. He says that we are all pretending a little bit in public. It's only when we are in solitude we know who we truly are. We are all pretending. And as I rightly mentioned at the start as well, that I think we are just putting out a performance that I would like to be or perceived in a certain way when I'm stepping out of my house. And I'd like people to think about these attributes and adjectives about me. And to check that, we have a little exercise yet again. And this exercise says, who are you? And again, for this exercise, I'd love if the virtual people can just turn on their cameras. And please don't make me say this again and again. Please come on the camera, guys. And to answer this question of who are you, you have to say, I am something, something. And you cannot go like, I am Bhavesh, or I am Dikshita, or I am Sharad, or I am Rashmi, or I am Bhavna. You cannot say things like that. You have to say, I am something, something. Whatever comes at the top of your head. And I'm going to ask each and every person in this room. So nobody can shy away. Got the context with me? Yeah. Where's the Josh? I know it's a very boring topic, but just see some Josh there. Come on. Thank you, Divya, for coming on the camera. It goes, who are you? I am something, something, anything but your name. and try to be as authentic as you can. Do not put a facade and a performance. We'll start with Sharad. Who are you, Sharad?
I'm a philanthropist and who love to play table tennis and love to walk.
Bhavna, who are you?
I am inquisitive.
Arun, who are you?
I'm a good friend. I think I will stop you from doing wrong things and encourage you to improve yourself.
Thank you so much, sir. Who are you?
I'm a sports person.
Sir, who are you?
I'm a problem solver. I can, if there's a problem that can, and if I solve it and that helps somebody, I find happiness in that.
You are?
I'm a human being going with the flow of life.
Spiritual answer. That's all what I actually yearn for in life. Sir, who are you?
I am usually a calm person, except when I'm playing sports. Then I get competitive.
Virat Kohli in the house. Who are you?
I'm a learner and learning from everyone.
Great. Who are you, Rashmi?
More than just a pretty girl.
Nice confidence. Who are you, sir?
I am a good swimmer.
You are a
Good swimmer.
good swimmer. Okay. Divya? Sorry, Bharti. I'm so sorry. Oh, yeah, please. Who are you?
Divya Bharti.
Yeah, Divya Bharti. Who are you? We'll come back to the correct name later. Who are you? No worries, please.
I'm guiding elder sister and the eldest daughter with a proud daughter as well. From
Great.
family perspective.
Great. Kudos to you. Yeah, who are you?
People think about me, I'm a very calm person, but I'm not very calm.
Who are you? Why are you saying that people think about this? Who are you, Pramita?
I'm a person who loves solitude, who is very comfortable when I'm with myself.
Thank you so much for aligning yourself with the theme as well. Sir, who are you? From Expedia Group.
Yeah.
By the way, I'm also from Expedia.
I saw you. I was trying to remember where I saw you.
Yeah, who are you?
So I'm a good listener, very active and somewhat positive in life.
Saurabh, who are you?
I am Gurgaon climate.
You are?
I am Gurgaon climate. Change every time.
Oh, you are like Gurgaon kind of changing. Chameleon. You are a chameleon. Ishita, who are you?
Kind person.
Without a doubt. Simran, who are you?
I am a BTech student who is currently struggling with academics.
Okay. Nice to hear that. Divya, who are you?
I'm a mom.
You're a mom, okay. That's the most beautiful profession in the world. So kudos to you for being a
Absolutely.
yeah. Shivam, who are you?
I'm a person who seeks simplicity, and if things are not simple, I'll make them.
I knew you in my life actually. Thank you so much. Who are you, Vishaka?
I am an empathetic and inclusive person.
Purely. Who are you, Chintan?
I'm a word nerd.
Sorry,
Someone
who
who's
are?
I'm a word nerd who's obsessed about words.
Word nerd. Okay. That's beautiful usage of two words which I haven't heard. But thank you so much, Chintan. We are left with Ankit. Ankit, who are you?
I'm a software engineer and a great human being who likes to help others in whatever
Would you
ways.
would you say that being a software engineer is your only identity?
No,
Then who are you?
uh, I like working out and
Okay, so you are a
yeah,
fitness
I
freak.
like to yeah, I'm a fitness freak. I like to take care of my body and mind.
Great. Thank you so much. A big round of applause for each and every one of us. Lastly, who am I? I don't know.
Can I answer that?
Yes, please.
I would say you're an eloquent speaker.
I don't second with that, but all right, I'll actually take the compliment. Thank you so much, Vishaka, for being so kind.
I would also try. So,
Yes.
Bhavesh, you have potential to be a therapist.
That is a joke, and thank you so much for that.
And his therapy is taking compliments first, and then means you can pay him for his therapies by giving him the compliments.
Thank you so much for all the humor, but genuinely, deep dive, I don't know who I am. And that is the answer I tell myself each and every day. I tell you, I think in today's day and age, we are bombarded with stimulation all around us. And you would think that you are actually finding time for yourself by reading a book. That is also a stimulation. If you are going on a walk with your music on, that is also a stimulation. If you are just sitting and watching a web series, it's a stimulation. If you are meditating with mantra chanting, that is also a stimulation. If you are going to party, that is of course a stimulation. If you are yearning for making new connections and if you would like to meet new people, that is also a stimulation. Which brings me to this question that what is not a stimulation? And exactly what is solitude? Doing nothing. Absolutely nothing. And mind you, it's the God's most difficult activity on planet Earth. You just sit on your couch and do absolutely nothing. Just stare at the wall, stare at the fan, feel the air, feel yourself. Do nothing for 30 minutes, you'll go crazy. Can you do that? If you can actually yearn for this solitary moment for yourself, half the battle is won, and then all of our answers will change about who are we. Someone was saying that he's a good swimmer. Someone was saying that he's a philanthropist. Someone was saying that she's a mom who dropped out. Right? But all these answers will change. I'm a fitness freak. I love to read books more than a pretty girl. All these answers will change if you just sit for 30 minutes daily. And can we all have this promise with ourselves today? That we'll go back home and we'll try this over the weekend. Let's just try and sit for 30 minutes straight, do nothing. और जो कुछ नहीं करते वो कमाल करते हैं. Yet another dialogue of Shahrukh Khan. Just do this and your all answers will change. And the gap which you are yearning or thinking to be a master at, of how do you actually burn the bridge of being your public self and your private self, and would you want to accomplish your dreams in your public self as you are visualizing in your private self, this gap will cease. Too heavy? Let's straight up dive deep into the table topic session, because now it's time for a very fun and entertaining session. And for this, the table topic master is going to be Toastmaster Chintan. When it comes to the introduction of speakers like Toastmaster Chintan, words do fall short. And I think he's a veteran. He is one of the most fantastic speech evaluators I've ever stumbled across. And I will be, I think, watching him in this role of being a table topic master for the very first time. So I'm looking forward to this session. With a huge round of applause, please welcome Toastmaster Chintan on the virtual dial.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Bhavesh. And today I'm a table topics master also because I stumbled upon the role as Dikshita impromptu asked me to be a table topics master. And here I am. Thank you so much for the kind words. And I'm also learning the art of speaking and evaluation with all of you. Let me ask you a question. Why table topics are so much important? Why do we practice table topics in Toastmasters? Can we have one answer per person, starting with Bhavesh, because he has asked a lot today.
Think on our feet, maybe in public settings.
Yes, think on our feet. That is true. That is by definition a table topic. A good answer. Any other person would like to try? I
Because
saw
life,
Shivam raising his hand. Yeah.
because life puts us in this situation every time, every day, where we need to think on our feet and speak something. So table topic session
Absolutely.
is the best place to practice.
Absolutely. So life is a series of table topics. That's what I believe in, because we can be thrown table topics at ourselves by anyone in our life. Maybe our spouse, or maybe boss, a friend, a son. Anyone can throw us a question and then we need to answer. Great answer. Anyone else wants to add anything? Shivam, you unmuted yourself.
Yes, I just like to rephrase what Toastmaster Bhavna has said in a single sentence, and that is every day is a table topic session.
Wow. You really make things simple. Thank you. You all have given the best answers, and we all agree that we need to learn the art of thinking on feet, because in life we can be asked anything. And today I am here to ask you questions so that you can start thinking on your feet and you can learn the art of replying in the moment without thinking much. And believe me, by only this skill, you can uplift your image and you can uplift your place, maybe in corporate or in personal life, by able to say something which is in your mind in an articulate way. Few tips here: don't just jump start. As soon as you listen to the topic, for 5 to 10 seconds, take a pause, take a deep breath, and articulate the thoughts, and then go with the confidence. And with that note, I would like to first ask any experienced Toastmaster so that the guests can witness how table topics are run. So, may I ask Toastmaster Sharat to please come on the stage and give it a go for the first table topic? Big round of applause. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Sharat. The topic for you is Toastmaster Sharat. What would you do if you have a time machine? What would you do if you have a time machine? Toastmaster Sharat. Jai.
If I would have a time machine with me, I would love to go back in the time. I wish what I know today, I would know 10 years back. Don't you agree with this? Yes. How much we know about ourselves right now, we should know. If we know it a little bit earlier, then we can shape ourselves more better. We can invest better. But we are a different person today, which we are. So I would like to go back in the time and undo the things which I haven't done, and maybe literate more self, and yeah, join Toastmaster a bit early. Could be one of the thing, because at that time, as one of the speaker mentioned in the speeches, that they don't have the mentor. What I believe, I don't have the mentor, right, who guide me in my school days when I don't know things which I want to do, how to do, and how to utilize my time effectively. But I congratulate all the people who are sitting here, that they have made the choices, right? Sitting here, joining Toastmaster, and finding their right mentor. Finding their right mentor is not only the task, we should be a good listener as well. Because whatever mentor told to us, if we follow it, if we listen to them, we definitely going to be a better person than we are today. Thank you, and over to the table topic master.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Sharat. And you all could witness how much content he can articulate in those 2 minutes. And it was beautiful to witness the take on your topic, Great job, Toastmaster Sharad. So, guests, you all can come on the stage. The journey from your chair to the stage begins now. And believe me, my job is not to make you terrified or not to make you anxious, but I'll be giving you simple questions so that you can start the journey of being on the stage. So, may I ask any guest to come on the stage and try to give it a go? Any
Ankit,
virtual or
Ankit, Ankit, you want to try? Ankit? Yeah, thank you.
Chintan, we have
in the
someone here in the physical audience.
yeah. And the name of the speaker is
Adyant.
Adyant. Adyant.
Adyan. Okay. Adyan, why public speaking is important? Why public speaking is important, Adyan?
Okay. Why public speaking is important? I will share my own experience, and I'll take you guys back to when I was in 7th or 8th grade. I was a very shy person and barely even able to communicate with my peers. I struggled to find the right words to put forward my point. And even though I sometimes had good points that would have probably helped the discussion, I always failed to communicate it. I remember back in 8th grade, my dad pushed me a lot to participate in events. And that is when I got the real taste of speaking. So I visited an MUN, and even though I didn't do much, I didn't speak, but just the feel of those 3 days, visiting visiting the MUN and participating, not participating exactly, just listening to other speakers, helped me improve. It helped me to see what all I was missing, and from there on, my journey started. For the past few years, I wasn't able to focus on speaking due to COVID, and then obviously I was trying to pursue my BTech, so couldn't focus on speaking. But now I'm back again because I genuinely believe public speaking is one of the most important aspects of our life that we need to improve. Just as basic as something, communicate with our peers. So I look forward to this journey, and just to conclude, public speaking, I personally believe, and I have gone through this journey, that it is important for every one of us. And hopefully, I'll be able to continue this journey with all of you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Adyan, and welcome back on the stage. I wish you all the very best. We always need to remember that public speaking is like a gym. So we just need to keep coming back to the gym and keep going on the stage. So thank you so much for sharing your experience. May I call the next civil topic speaker? Anyone wants to take?
Ankit wants to join, Chintan.
Yeah, I can go next.
Okay. Yeah. So Ankit, the best gift I have received. The best gift I have received, Ankit Pandey.
Uh, yeah, so the best gift I have received, I think, is education. Uh, a good quality education can be a can be the best gift a person can have. And uh, I come from a very humble background, and from a remote village in Bihar, and somehow I have managed to get a good quality education from early on, and due to the encouragement from my father and the help from my family members, and I think I have been able to reach to this point, and uh, I can say I'm doing pretty well in my life, and that is because of the education I received. So yeah, I think the best gift you can give someone is the right education and the right guidance.
Thank you so much, Ankit. And I can't agree more, Ankit, because we all are fortunate that we are educated and we are sitting in comfortable chairs and speaking either virtually or in a physical mode and polishing those educational skills we have got. And second thing is to be grateful what we have. And I could listen to your voice and I could say that you are grateful for the education you have. So keep polishing it, Ankit, and thanks a lot for your take on the topic. Due to paucity of time, I would like to hand over the stage back to our Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Bhavesh. The stage is yours.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Chintan. I know that a lot of us actually wanted to volunteer for this session, but because of the paucity of time, we'll have to go forward. And I'm sure that you also must be having a lot of interesting topics with you, Chintan. So, but nevertheless, okay, moving forward, I think the content which I wanted to share and the kind of introspection, the conversations which I wanted to have as far as my theme is concerned is, of course, complete. But any just last parting thoughts, any reflection, anything which you would like to add as far as the theme goes?
I really connected with your idea of sitting in solitude for 30 minutes daily. I'll try doing it. But yeah, great thoughts and the dialogues you put in between the uh, pieces of statements from Shahrukh Khan, they're amazing. So yeah, good job conducting the meeting. Thank you.
Thank you so much for your feedback, Ankit. And please do let me know by actually dropping me a WhatsApp message if you are actually sitting in solitude for 30 minutes. I'd love to hear about your feedback and how did you feel. Anyways, moving forward, because of the paucity of time, we'll now just straight up jump into our evaluation section, which will be led by our beloved Madam General Evaluator Toastmaster Rashmi. A big round of applause for her. To you, not just a pretty girl.
Thank you so much, Toastmasters of the Day, for such an inspiring session. So I know we are short of time, and without further ado, let's start with the first evaluation. I would like to invite Toastmaster Simran, the first evaluator, to evaluate the speech of Toastmaster.
Good afternoon, everyone. Today I'll be evaluating Toastmaster Rhythm's speech titled Fata Fear, Nikla Confidence. So your speech title in itself perfectly captured the essence of your message. It was about overcoming fear and finding confidence, and you conveyed that theme sincerely throughout your personal journey. Right from the start, the scenario of being in a room with your boss and wanting to ask a question, that was a great hook. Another thing was your storytelling was one of the strongest aspects of your speech. You narrated a simple incident with such a humorous and engaging way. And adding humor to a speech is not easy. I find it very difficult personally, but you did that naturally, and that's truly impressive. The part about the font size was hilarious and surprisingly deep, though a bit more context there could have made it even better. One area to work on is the stage usage. You were standing at one place throughout the speech. Moving around a bit could have added a more energy and help emphasize different parts of your story. And same goes for the hand gestures. Also, you went slightly over time, so just keeping an eye on the clock next time would help. All in all, it was an entertaining and confident start to your Toastmasters journey. Well done. That's all from my side.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Simran, for the detailed feedback. Next, I would like to invite Toastmaster Bhavna to evaluate Vidya's speech.
with a bang.
You deserve it. With a bang.
Thank you. Toastmaster Divya. Becoming the mentor you never had. So your journey was well described. You shared the failures of your Toastmaster journey where you did not get a chance to share the evaluation form because you were not aware that these such things exist in the Toastmaster pathways, or maybe you did not get the support from anybody senior out there. I understand that self learning comes with a larger learning curve than the people who get the support from their mentors or coaches. But you decided to shorten this learning curve by using the technology. You did the best use of ChatGPT, Google, right, to becoming the self mentor. This is always the best way to learn. And these days, even people who do not have the mentors, they also follow this. And I personally believe that ChatGPT is the best mentor as on date. You have shown your determination to join all the club's meetings, proactiveness to reach out to all the seniors to get the support, to get the feedbacks, to help you out in whatever aspect you were looking for. And this is really great that you said yes to all the opportunity. This shows the courage that you have when you are really not sure of the outcome, but still you have the courage to step into that situation. So you said yes to all the opportunities. This is really a brilliant point and makes you a prodigy that you are willing to learn. Few recommendations for you, Divya. Since you were on the virtual stage while delivering the speech, the camera needs to be in the place. You had some extra space over your head, but we were not able to see your complete body. So this needs to be very this you need to be very careful while delivering speeches in the on the virtual stage, and as if you were seated at the first point. While taking pauses is always good in the speech, but you were looking down during your pauses and looking down by during your speeches. This took away the limelight. It made to feel that you were reading from something or you were just distracted. You also mentioned one point that where there is a will, there is a way, but you reserve that topic for your next story, for your next speech. I would suggest to share some glimpses of that, some points towards that, because audience would want to hear the story, the complete story. And I think 7 minutes would be the enough time to connect all the dots for the audience. And you were already within the time frame, so you could have shared some aspects from that point as well. So overall, what that was a great takeaway from your speech. That what if you did not have a mentor, but you are destined to become a one. So I think you have done a complete justice to your speech by showing that willingness and determination to be a prodigy and to people that you are there to help them out. So kudos to you. You have delivered your project 3 to how to become a mentor, and you have really shown the perspective which Toastmaster envisions in a mentor. Over to you, General Manager.
Bhavna. So thank you to both the speech evaluators. Now let's hear from our role players who were silently observing the entire meeting. I would like to first invite Toastmaster Vivek, the timer.
So I am back again with my report. So Rhythm, for prepared speeches, Rhythm used 6 minutes 50 seconds, slightly exceeded, but good one. Divya, you are within the time limit, 6 minutes 55 seconds. For table topic session, Sharad used 1 minute 50 seconds. Guest Adhyant used 1 minute 42 seconds. Guest Ankit used 59 seconds. And for evaluation sections, Toastmaster similar used 1 minute 47 seconds. and Toastmaster Bhavna used 3 minutes 50 seconds. So this is my report, and thank you so much.
Toastmaster Vivek. Next, I would like to invite Toastmaster Bharti to share her Abha
report. Starting with rhythm, you have used so more than 5 times, you know 2 to 3 times, and are 2 to 3 times. And then going to Divya, you have used so 2 times. Chintan, going well, I mean, not getting stretched, but going well. You have used no filler words. Sharad, you have used so 1 or 2 times. Otherwise, it's going good. Then you have used more than 5 times. So 1 time, and rest was good. Ankit, guest Ankit, you have used so 2 times. I think 2 times, and then it's all good. Simran, you have used 3 to 4 times. And last but not the least, Bhavesh, you are using and I think more oftenly and no other filler words. Thank you so much.
Bharti. Next, I would like to invite Toastmaster Siddharth for his presentation.
First of all, thank you all the speakers for making my work very less. So I couldn't find much of a grammatical mistake. A few grammatical mistakes were a little bit earlier. It could be little bit early. Who guide me can be who guided me. They made the choices. So it can be they made the choice. And regarding the phrase and word of the day, kudos to Rashmi, Bhavesh, Rhythm, Divya for using these phrases as well as the words. And for Bhavesh, so he kudos, you were using the phrase of Shah Rukh Khan, which I really love. So one of the phrase I loved was we pretend something in public, but what we actually are when we are in solitude. So amazing phrase. Few words which I learned. One is yearn, prodigy, 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 persistent, and pertinent. So that's my report for today. Thanks. Over to you.
Players for the insightful report. Now I will share the highlights of the overall meeting. My report is little detailed, so please bear with me. I know we are already over time. What an amazing session. Sergeant at Arms Arsa, Toastmaster Saurabh, began the meeting with great confidence. He took a deep breath before starting the meeting, and he has grown. He is more confident and clear now. Toastmaster Dikshita welcomed everyone, guests, new members, and even the area director. And one thing I loved about her is that she keeps everyone on our toes in participating and introducing the guests. So that is great. Then comes our Toastmasters of the day, Toastmaster Bhavesh. I have a lot of great highlights that I noted. First of all, the amazing theme. And this theme, I would say each one of us would be relating to it and would be thinking about it and try to work in some parts and areas of life, and helped us walk through the entire scenario, gave some takeaways, and helped us participate with certain different kind of activities, which I love. And it is not just about starting with an activity to engage the audience. He actually helped us feel the entire energy by walking us through the entire energy from head to toe. That was really energetic. And he helped all the speakers to actually prepare ourselves and before speaking. So which I love. A few things about the hand gesture. So basically, what I love that when he was talking about the solitude stage, his hands were like this, and when he moved to the lonely stage, his hands were like this, which actually helped us visualize the entire scene. So impeccable job there. He also added the humor. The one thing I loved about him is that he engages each and every audience. He tries to say the name loud, which is amazing, which helps us feel little valuable, that yeah, a bit little inclusive, that yeah, we are part of the meeting. That is great diverse vocabulary as always, and smooth flow of transitions. Small recommendation, because we were already over time, so we can be little mindful about that and maybe cut short the activity or the entire theme that you have decided. And yeah, that's it for Toastmaster Bhavesh. Next is our table topic master, Toastmaster Chintan. He started the meeting, he started his session with the introduction for the benefit of the guest. He actually told us, why table topic master is important, and he made the guest feel inclusive and motivated. He added his thoughts after every table topics, when every table topic speaker gave his or her speech, and he was mindful about the time. Then about the table topic speakers, guest Adyan, you are a confident and a great speaker, and you added your personal story even in the impromptu speaking. Guest Ankit, your topic was best gift you have received, and your answer was really great. That is education. And evaluator Simran. Next, moving on to the evaluator. Um, you highlighted the good parts and the recommendation, and you made the speaker feel motivated with your recommendation. Then the speaker Divya, sorry, speaker Rhythm, kudos for giving your icebreaker speech. I love the topic, it was relatable for everyone. Then guest Divya, she's the speaker too. She managed the meeting. The story that she shared, how she managed the entire meeting by taking up multiple roles, it was inspiring. Then Toastmaster Bhavna, I love how you highlighted and introduced our guest and told some story and background. And you actually spoke beyond the low hanging fruit and highlighted the actual recommendations that will help the speaker to speak better. Then our timer Toastmaster Vivek detailed report, one small recommendation. Then you can just maybe highlight the names of the people who were overtime, just to keep it short. And shout out to Toastmaster Bharti and Siddharth for taking up the roles. And you have chosen the very great word of the day, which was used by most of the speakers. So that was great. Then that's it. We started late, almost 20 minutes, and I understand that there were some internet issues and some changes made by the IT team, which is acceptable. So yeah, overall an amazing meeting, and we learned a lot today. Thank you. A big round of applause for general evaluators. As we are running out of time, so voting link has been shared. Please vote for your favorite role players. And let's hear feedback from our guest, Harsh. And Harsh, apologies, I missed you. I did the beginning call, right? Yeah, just introduce yourself and give us a feedback, please. You can do it from there.
Hello everyone, my name is Harsh. This is my third meeting as a guest in this particular club. Currently, I'm working in Deloitte, and regarding this meeting, it was really good. I learned a lot.
Thank you so much, guest Harsh, for coming and attending this meeting on Saturday morning. Can we hear from our guest Tarun, who's a big fan of Team On Toastmaster Bhavesh?
Yeah, indeed. It was a great meeting, and I learned a lot. And I really related with what Divya said, that when you don't find a mentor, you become your own mentor, and you get to know when you start mentoring someone, you know all the pain points, and you can mentor someone so much more better.
Thank you so much, guest Tarun. Hope to see you soon as a member as well. Guest Manshu, can we hear from you? Like any feedback?
Yeah, like it's all good over here. Like a lot of very talented people, and that makes me like further convinced that I should join. And also, like if I am a Toastmaster, there will be like recurring opportunities to take on the stage and speak. So that would be a learning experience. So yeah, looking forward to being a part of this.
Thank you to guest Himanshu for joining us today. Can we hear from a youngest guest?
I loved the meeting today, and second meeting. It was my second meeting today. I visited last week as well. One thing that I love about this place is it's a very inclusive environment where I'm able to share my thoughts, share my ideas, and basically just be myself more. So love that, and hopefully I'll keep coming and keep finding time.
Thank you so much. Can we hear from guest Divya, Toastmaster Divya? Are you there? Toastmaster Divya, you're speaking on mute.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, yes, we can hear you.
Okay, so it was a brilliant meeting, and the way Bhavesh made sure that online people are also involved, and yeah, the one part which kind of had been looked is it started a little late. So otherwise, I'm really liking the enthu of your club, how organized, how everyone is adding value to the meeting. So I'm looking forward to join one physically for sure.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Divya, and do keep visiting us whenever you have time. Thank you so much. Last, not the least, let's hear from Toastmaster Ankit. Ankit, you are there? Guest Ankit, sorry.
Yeah, hi everyone. Yeah, I think the meeting was really great, and I basically learned a lot from each one of you, from Bhavesh, from Ridham, and of course from Divya. Like each one of us, each one of you taught, like gave insight into really great things, how you evolve as a speaker, and what it takes to be a great speaker and a great Toastmaster. So really love to join this meeting more often and maybe in person from the next meeting onwards.
Thank you, guest
Yeah,
Ankit,
thank you.
for joining us today. And let's now announce the best role players. So, best role player, timer Vivek, Ramirian Siddharth, and our counter Toastmaster Bharti. Any guesses? It's Grameen Toastmaster Siddharth. Picture, please. Best prepared speech, Toastmaster Rhythm, Toastmaster Divya. Toastmaster Rhythm. Guys, he's Josh. Congratulations. Best table topic speaker, Toastmaster Sharath, guest Adyun, guest Ankit. It's our area director, Toastmaster Sharath. And last, not the least, best role player between Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Bhavesh, table topic master, Toastmaster Chintan, and general evaluator, Toastmaster Rashmi. Bhavesh, yes. Thank you, everyone. Grateful to all of you for joining this meeting and making this meeting successful. And big thank you to Bhavna for taking up the role. And Chintan, I can't see. I missed sorry. I missed evaluators, I think. Sorry. Okay, one more role player I forgot, sorry. Best prepared speech evaluator. Toastmaster Simran and Toastmaster Bhavna. Toastmaster Bhavna. आ जाओ अभी मम्मा के साथ काम Congratulations. आ जाओ Thank you. That's the end of the meeting. And big thank you to Bhavna for taking up the role. Can't see Chintan, but grateful to all the role players who have taken up the role and making this meeting successful. So let's now have the Zoom feed. Can you just stop the YouTube live, please? I can just. I just need to add on few things. Just 2 minutes more. Just hold on. It's off because my internet has gone, so it's off. In case cannot live it. Yeah. Just want to say that 1 minute. Just 2 minutes. Yeah. As Toastmaster Bhavesh has given us a task that we have to sit in solitude at least for 30 minutes. And in case we are successful, we need to let him know that we are successful. Okay. So since we are all, as a Toastmaster, we are in our own journey, right? Where all of us has a shared purpose to be a good public speaker, maybe to a confident leader. Okay. And right now, today in the meeting, I just want to reflect on something. Yesterday in the morning, I got a call from the Toastmaster who was scheduled to be the Toastmaster. He had some emergency at his place and he couldn't take up the role. So it means I have a role vacant. And there was another speaker who came up. It means I have a second evaluator role open. Now we are a group of 34 members. And since we have a shared purpose, I don't think so that we need an external push or somebody to tell us, please take up the roles. We are all in the group. We should check the WhatsApp group and we should make sure that we should take up the role voluntarily. And second most important is the pathways. Since we have lot of new members, I would like to see by September 30th who would be able to complete their level 1. Level 2 pathways, who are in level 2 has to complete level 3. Who are in level 3 has to complete level 4. And who are in level 4 has to complete their pathways. Let's take this as a challenge because we are in a community, we are supposed to support each other and we are here to learn and make the meeting as count as possible. Okay, so that's all from my side. I know too much gyan ho gaya, but yeah, let's have a in the group that there is one initiative which is run by Ashish, our veteran speaker, Toastmaster. That for July we have he has decided certain number of roles he's going to take. He has almost completed 3 or 4 so far, and in that challenge, Praminka and we have taken. So if you see out of 34, there are just 3 members participating in that. Not a good number at all. Okay. From August, I want a new member to take up that leadership and to float that these are the roles I'm planning to take. It may be any role, any number of speeches. Okay. And in case you guys want to give any of your speeches in another club, please let me know. I'll help you in that as well. Okay. So and let's end this meeting and let's also please.
You're a fantastic leader.
Why Himanshu को क्या बोल रहे हो Himanshu भाई hello
She is the youngest.
yeah youngest yes yeah she was supposed to teach us twinkle twinkle but now she's tired picture ले लेते हैं let's take a zoom feed Sagar you can't hear me अभी रास्ते में मुझसे हाथ दर्द हो गए थे मैंने उठाया बहुत टाइम हो गया सिमरन जूम की
सब आएंगे सब आ रहे हैं
हाँ मेरा वाला
So you guys are not fitting in the frame. Maybe just move the laptop.
Yes.
All right.
आगे क्या?
Yes, yes, yes. The cheese.
Yay.
Done.
Thank you.